friends, Mrs. Angel here. So today we are just gonna need a black marker, black colored pencil, or black crayon, and a white sheet of paper. And you need to make sure it is horizontal so it's long ways. And we are gonna start with designing a background for our dinosaur. So we're gonna be making our dinosaur in front of a bunch of buildings. And again, we're gonna be using rectangles, triangles, circles, just basic shapes to make a building or a background for our dinosaur to be in front of. And our dinosaur is gonna be made of a bunch of shapes cut out of construction paper. And you're gonna be able to pick your shapes and then arrange them on your paper. So the first thing you might wanna do is start, and we wanna fill this whole page. So I'm gonna start over here and I'm just gonna make a long rectangle. And this is gonna be one of my buildings. And I'm gonna add part of a triangle on top. And we are filling the whole paper. We'll leave a little bit of white for the sky, but we wanna make sure that we're just making our buildings big and then just kind of, they all connect. Again, I'm doing long rectangles at first, and then maybe some wider ones here. And then I might have one, little skinny here. And we can actually even put some behind. And if we put behind, we can even kind of come up and over and then make, a little triangle here. I'm gonna make some different kind of roofs on my buildings, and some might not have any roofs. So this one might just have a small one. And I can even put, maybe I wanna add a bridge. So maybe I wanna have a bridge from here to here. And you can go ahead and do that. So it's just two curved lines, add some lines, just kind of have fun with it. Our dinosaur is gonna be kind of at the bottom. And so you're only gonna be using a black crayon marker or colored pencil. So it's gonna be black and white drawing with a dinosaur that has color on in the front. So I am going to, again, I'm gonna make a square, make my cute little lines inside for my windows. Maybe down here, I have a door. And some of this is gonna be covered up when we glue down our dinosaur, and that's okay. So again, just keep using squares, rectangles, circles to make your building and your windows. And you can get as creative as you want. But the goal is to fill the paper with these buildings. So again, I'm gonna make a rainbow shaped line, and then this would be just a different kind of window. Maybe I have some long, skinny windows. So you're just gonna get creative and add in a bunch of designs and windows on your buildings. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of fast forward and show you how to do that. So there is my city. And again, they're not all perfect. Like, I made some mistakes as I was doing it because I was using a Sharpie, and I can add a little more detail in the windows, but it's meant to look like a really busy city. The next thing you're gonna need is we're gonna need some one color construction paper. And I ended up using a lid that I found, and I traced the circle. And then I cut it in half because I want the dinosaur's body to be the half. And then I found a large glue stick cap, and I traced that. I wanted something big because I'm gonna want a big head. And then I cut out some rectangles because I'm gonna want that to be my neck, and that might actually be even a little too big, so I might have to just trim it down a little bit. And then I also have some small rectangles for legs, which I can make longer. I can make smaller, which I think these are actually really big, so I can probably cut them in half. These might be too small now, but I'm going to place my dinosaur. I'm gonna glue my guy down. And again, I still think my neck is too big. And then I also made some triangles for spikes that I can put on the back or wherever I choose to put my spikes. Some of you might want to do some up here. And then a tail, which again, I have this long rectangle and I'm just gonna make it a little bit longer. And I actually I'm gonna make the point at the end so it's got a little triangle at the end, and I could make it longer, and I can choose to make spikes as well, put some spikes on there if I want, or make my spikes smaller. But I am then going to glue down my dinosaur. And the first thing you're gonna wanna do though is you're gonna wanna start with the feet. And we're gonna wanna glue, or actually we're probably gonna wanna glue the body down first. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need a glue stick, and you're gonna end up moving this all out of the way, and you're gonna start with the body. All right, so we're gonna start gluing. So now I kind of need to move everything off or to the side. So I am going to glue down my feet first. Or actually, no, I'm gonna glue the body first. So I'm gonna glue my body. I'm gonna put glue on the back side of my dinosaur. And I'm going to push down. And you can put them in the middle, you can move them over a little bit. And then I'm gonna glue on my legs. So I'm gonna put my legs. Now you can put them over your body, or you can kind of slide them underneath if it's still kind of wet from before. So I'm gonna do this. Put a little glue, kind of slide it under there. Then I'm gonna do my other little leg, slide it under there. Other leg, slide it under there. Now I'm gonna do my neck, which I think I mentioned to you guys that it was a little too big, so I'm gonna go a little bit smaller. I just trimmed a little off, and I'm gonna put some glue on there. And I'm gonna slide that underneath my body as well. And then I have my head. Put some glue on the back. And that one can just go on top. Now I'm gonna get my tail, and I'm gonna add a little glue on there, and I'm gonna stick it right under there. Oh, it might be starting to dry, so it might not be. Oh, I can wiggle it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And now my spikes. Put a little glue on there, and I'm gonna start adding my spikes. And these are actually gonna end up on top, I believe. So again, just adding these little spikes. And if you want it, again, if you can stick them behind the body, great. I can't, so I'm not gonna sweat it. All right. And then you can keep doing that. And again, if you wanted to add little spikes here, or maybe you wanted to add, you want to cut some smaller spikes. So I'm actually going to cut some smaller. So I'm going to take these spikes that I have, and I'm actually just going to trim off just the tip part. And I am going to put those on the tail. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here, a little bit of glue right there. Now the reason you're not going to want to add glue on top of the paper like I did is if we decide we're going to draw on there. Unless it's totally dry, if you try to draw on your dinosaur and there's glue, it'll ruin the permanent marker, and you definitely don't want to do that. So again, I kind of feel like I need just a little bit on the neck, and that's just something that I want to do. So I'm going to just trim out some smaller triangles, just 2 of them. And again, I'm just going to put a little glue right here, and then I'm going to put a little glue right here and stick those guys right there. Maybe I need one more. All right. And this one might just be smaller, and that's okay. So now, after we have our dinosaur in front of our buildings, we are gonna add the details to the face. Maybe you wanna add you know, maybe you want to add a bow, maybe you want to add a necklace, maybe you want to add some jewelry, whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to add some little feet, which I'm just making some U's down here, a couple U's, however I can fit in here. And then I'm going to do a cute little face. And I just want my dinosaur to have a cute little face. Maybe I show some teeth. He's gonna be pretty happy. And put a little mark for a nose. And then I'm gonna make a little eye. Maybe you wanna add, if you're making it a girl, you wanna add some cute little eyelashes, you go right ahead. Maybe you wanna add an eyebrow. Again, you can just have fun with it. And maybe you wanna add a spike to the head. Whatever you want to do, you feel free to do that. I am thinking I need a couple spikes on the head, so I am going to cut out some more and then glue these down to the head because I feel like it's missing something up here. And again, maybe you want to use different colors, paper, but that is how I'm just going to do my dinosaur. And again, maybe you want to add a collar on it. Maybe you want to add, you know, some cute little polka dots in the spikes. I mean, maybe you just want to add some fun little designs on each different spike. Again, completely up to you how you want to do it. And just have fun with it. Maybe down here we do. All right, so this is our final product and I hope you like it. It's just a cute little dinosaur kind of in front of a building. All right, I can't wait to see what you create. Bye.